For more on what to expect from this meeting, TRT World Turkey analyst Yusuf Erim joins me now live in the studio. Thanks for coming in, Yusuf. And tell me if it's a big if, the YPG is forced to leave Manbij under this new agreement, how much would that serve to repair the damage done to Turkey-U.S. relations?
It's an if, but I wouldn't call it a big if. I'd call it a likely if. Now, if an agreement is reached, it's a step in the right direction. But will it completely normalize relations? No, it won't, because the problem isn't Manbij. The problem is the YPG. And the problem is the YPG being along the Turkish border and carrying out terrorist activities on the Turkish side. So it would be a step in the right direction. It won't solve the problem, but it will be at least a starting point where the U.S. and Turkey can reach an agreement, come back to the table as allies, and maybe work forward to remedy this problem between both countries.
So what would have to come next in order to normalize ties, and what really could stand in the way? What are the big obstacles we're looking at here?
Well, there are a lot of obstacles in the relationship now. After Manbij, Turkey has expressed that they want to talk about Raqqa, they want to talk about Kobane, they want to talk about Deir ez-Zor, maybe applying a Manbij model into those cities as well. What else is necessary? There's talk about the F-35 deal being held up by a couple senators and congressmen. The F-35 deal would have to go through the extradition of the alleged mastermind of the coup attempt in 2016, FETÖ leader Fethullah Gülen. That's an important flashpoint between both countries. The S-400 deal, that's an important flashpoint between both countries as well. Now, the U.S. doesn't want Turkey to acquire the S-400s, but they're not prepared to sell an alternative. Turkey needs air defense to secure its national security. So an agreement would have to be reached there as well.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to make sense of. The S-400 deal with Russia, of course, the U.S. wants to stop, as do Turkey's other NATO allies in Europe, because it is a deal with what is a non-allied country here, Russia, obviously. But this F-35 deal, who are the senators holding that up and why? I mean, that's a deal that's good for the United States and would help a NATO ally in its own defense.
Yes, there's a couple senators, and I believe Israel's protesting also the deal. They're trying to block it as well. Now, Turkey was a partner in the development of the F-35. So if the F-35 deal is scrapped, well, it's not a huge loss for Turkey. Turkey's going to get reparations from Lockheed Martin as part of the deal, so it will get some financial compensation. America loses its maintenance and upgrade hub because Turkey was planned on performing all the maintenance in the Eastern European, Middle Eastern region to the F-35 customers as well. And Turkey also developed a lot of tech being part of this project. They worked on the cockpit screens, they worked on the central fuselage, they developed really important alloy mixing technologies and avionic technologies. So it's not a big loss for Turkey. It would be a bigger loss for the U.S. scrapping the deal.
Interesting. Okay, Yusuf, we'll leave it there for now. Thanks so much
for
that.